Okay, everyone, so I've been getting a lot of questions about when are you going to do stuff for math? We've done a lot about rainbow words. Now let's do some math stuff. These are math games that would have been sent home right before spring break and right after, for sure. Okay, it's something called Just Right Number. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing to you. You can always pause the video and read it. Okay, but basically, what this is a math supplement. Okay, not a full lesson. This is something that you do as an add-on. Okay, this is not my math curriculum. Okay, this is something that the math curriculum just doesn't do a great job at, and so because of that, we've added on this extra piece. Okay, so this is just a fun little thing. It comes home in a bag, just like the rainbow words would have. And what this is all about is, if you particularly read this sentence, this paragraph here, these will take your child's mathematical understanding from concrete to pictorial to abstract thinking. Okay. Adding the math talk sentences provided on the game sheets will also help with language development in both receptive and expressive language functions. Okay. What that means is, now this is a website. You can go to Just Right Number on your own and look up stuff, but let me tell you, there are teachers all over this great nation that are creating worksheets and things like that that are just as good, if not better, than some of the materials that they've come up with. Okay, all I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you parents how to assess your student to figure out what their just right number is, and then the first couple of games. Okay, so like I said, go to the website, Just Right Number, if it's something that you're more interested in finding out. But definitely there are steps involved to figuring out what the just right number is for your child. Okay, so and the great thing about this thing is that you can do this with your child once they figure out what their just right number is. This is something you can do with your child, or they can do independently. Okay, because I know that right now space from parents, but also being interactive is also super key. Okay, so everyone would have gotten one of these flyers sent home, but hey, what are you gonna do? School got cut early. Okay, it's very important, this thing here: number sense, subitizing, and math fluency. Okay, pause the screen, read about it, go to this URL. Great resources there. Okay, and we're gonna do, this is the assessment. Okay, this is a game called hide and seek, and there's this part here. This is what's called a math sentence, a number sentence, or as you might hear me refer to, sentence frames. Okay, sentence frames are this essentially. Okay, kids can read this. These are rainbow words and sight words that we've been practicing all year long. The only words that are different are here, that are added on, and these empty spaces are the words that the students add to it. Okay? So, what you do is, we're going to play this game called hide and seek. Okay? Hide and seek, what I usually do in my classroom is, forgive me for a second, is I grab some of these. Okay, it doesn't need to be these marble whatever. Okay, they can be pennies, they could be quarters, they could be marbles, they could be whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, but they should be the same thing. That way that it's not giving a clue to what the answer is to the student. Always start with 3. Okay, there is no lower number combination for numbers to be combined than 3. 2 is too easy. Okay, and here's how we play the game. So I start with 3, and I'm on one side of the table and the student's on the other side, and I start by covering, and I ask them, how many do we have here? They say 3. Okay, I cover it up and I say, how many are under my hand? And they're going to tell me, if they were paying attention, it's 3. Okay, I say, great. One more time, how many is here? 3. How many's under my hand? 3. Great. Then I do this. And then I show one, and I'm hiding the others. and I ask how many are under my hand. If a student says 1, then they weren't understanding the question. And I say, try again. How many is under my hand? Oh, it's 2. Okay? I'll go, okay, let's try it again. How many is under my hand? 2. Great. I show them just to make sure. Okay? We go again. 2. How many's under my hand? If they said 2, that's because they're looking here. Okay? How many's under my hand? 1. What's the combination here? Everything adds up to 3. It's 2 and 1 more is 3. There's no other way to do it other than this one. How many's under my hand? 0. Okay, so what are my math combinations? Let me get my marker here. So this is my number talk, okay? I can do a combination of 1 plus 2 equals how many? 3. I can do 2 plus 1 equals 3. Or I can do 0 plus 3 is still 3. And I can do 3 plus 0 is still 3. The answer is always 3. That's the total. But whatever I'm showing here can be different. Okay? So there's 4 possible combinations that you could be showing to assess the student, to figure out what their just right number is. Okay? So, look at that for a second. I'm going to erase it. Say goodbye. Now, let's go back to here. Let's practice it just for a few more seconds. How many's under my hand? 1. 2. 0. 3. 1. 2. 0. See what I'm doing? If the student is responding as quickly as I am, no hesitation whatsoever, they're not stopping, they're not thinking about it, there's no hesitation whatsoever, they're getting that number quickly, this is too easy. This is not their just right number. So what's next? I go from 3, we level up to 4. Okay? I ask again. How many we got? 4. All right. How many's under my hand? 4. Great. How many am I showing? 0. All right, here we go. How many's under my hand? If they guess 2, because they see 2, they're not wrong. Okay? How many's under my hand? 1. Okay? And I do this all over the board. 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 4. See how I'm doing that? This is something that you can be doing at home with your child over and over. When you get to a number, let's pretend that we are at 4. Okay, they rocked 3, so easy for them. Okay, that's not their just right number. We get to 4, and I do this. How many's under my hand? 3. 1. 4. 2. They're just getting their numbers all mixed up. They're not getting the right answer consistently. I usually give them about 3 chances. Okay? If they get 3 answers wrong, not consecutively, just 3 within my time, that's it. Okay? We're going to stop there and I say, all right, great job. We figured out what your just right number is. Your just right number then is 4. Okay? All right, great. Now what? I've assessed my student. Awesome. 4 is your just right number, but it could go up. I've seen as high as 7 to start. Okay? And let me tell you, past 7, it gets very, very, very difficult. Okay? So this is the assessment that I do with the student to figure out what their just right number is. And then, just like their rainbow words, once they practice this at home and all the games that I'm going to show in a next video, then I tell them, all right, bring your bag back with all your goodies inside of it, and we're going to do the game, the hide and seek game. And we do the same game over again. If we do this, How many's under my hand? 3. 3. 1. 2. 3. 1. 3. And they're just rocking it left and right. Do all the combinations you can. They're getting it? Great. They move up to 5 then. Okay? Don't make this a daily thing where they're going to assess each day. That's too quick. They need a lot of time to simmer on it. They need a lot of time to practice these skills. Okay? Just because they can do this and get that correct does not mean that they know all of it. The math fluency, the subitizing, and the number sense. Okay? All 3 are important. Just because you can do combinations on this one part does not mean you're set. Okay, this is our introductory video. That's our assessment video. I'm going to start posting a video of the game. Okay?